Butter in a sample foil packet. One for you, one for a friend, and more for you. And after a quick lesson about where to look when filming, the painting begins. There are surprisingly more muscles in the head and the face than you probably realize. I mean, it takes a lot to make all of those facial expressions, but today I'm focusing on the masseter, the temporalis, and some of those fibers that are on the top of your skull. But first, the hyoid bone in action, slow motion. So the masseter and the temporalis move the temporal mandibular joint, which is your jaw, which is the only moving joint in your skull. The masseter, as you may know, is the strongest muscle in the body for its size, and the temporalis covers the temple, which is a fascinating part of the body in and of itself. It is technically where 4 of the bones of the skull merge. Pause here for a minute because some food got stuck into some teeth, but it also stems from the word temple, like where we worship, or tempo, like time. I'm just saying that your temples might just be where time and space converge. All that stuff on the top of your head has cool names too, like the muscle in the front, which is aptly called the frontalis, the muscle in the back, which is called the occipitalis, not to be confused with the suboccipitals or the male bovine farm animal, and then the stuff that connects those two muscles is called the galea aponeurotica, which sounds like the name of the most recent Matt Damon space movie, which brings me back to that whole time-space thing. Back down to the temporalis, the fibers of this muscle, which I'm painting on now, converge and dive underneath the zygomatic arch, which is a fancy name for your cheekbone. They then insert under the front part of the back of your jaw, which makes it a really powerful jaw clencher. Anybody who grinds their teeth knows what this muscle can do. The masseter, on the other hand, starts at that zygomatic arch and then inserts at the angle and ramus of the mandible, which are just more fancy words that mean the bottom of the back of your jaw. Named for its ability to masticate, the masseter is indeed one of the strongest muscles in the body, competing, of course, with the gluteus maximus, the heart, and the uterus. Go women. I've added a couple of neck muscles in here, but this is nothing compared to the totality of the anatomy that really lies underneath the skin. And going with that whole time-space continuum, we could use all the help we could get.